Right, thanks for clicking on the thumbnail. Brilliant Minis and Motorbikes. What are we doing? What are we doing? Eh?
I think you might have just took the mic out then with your...
Well, you know, it's exciting times, isn't it?
No, it's not exciting.
All right, what are we up to then?
You're not.
It is a bit warm tonight, isn't it? Anyway, right, come on then.
Yes, I thought we'd do a little bit more on the Kawasaki GT550 because, yeah, it's something to do really.
All right.
Yeah, because the other stuff ain't quite ready yet. So
if you haven't watched the previous episode, we did touch on it, didn't we? We did show it, and we didn't start it up, but it weren't running very well, was it?
No, but I've sent you a WhatsApp, didn't I, of it sort of running. So I'm wondering if you can find that and then plop it on so people can see it.
You're watching it now if I found it. If you're still looking at us, I haven't found it. Yeah.
It's doing the same as the Yamaha. As soon as you're touching the throttle or putting the choke in, it died. So that's pilot jets, I think.
Okay, so that's what you're going to clean up?
Well, no, I've already done it.
Oh, you've already done it?
Yeah, I've already done it with the Guru. Guru come up and give me a hand last night, but he come so early you couldn't film it. He was supposed to be coming tonight, but yeah, it didn't work out.
Oh well, never mind.
I can take it apart and show you what we did and what we took out and blah blah blah.
Well, let's do that then.
Yeah, and also the tank. I've got a kit to put on the tank, petcock, because the petcock was leaking, and that there's a story there. We get into that once we get filming.
Right, start now then. Right, get cracking then.
Yeah, I've got a leaky cock.
I don't think we want to go into any personal details.
Leaky fuel cock.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Did we have a leaky one of them before?
No.
Oh,
I've got a thingy kit for it, look, so I'm going to try and repair it. I'm hoping that's the right one. I'm told it's the right one, but it doesn't. I nearly swore then. Doesn't look like it. Should we talk about the carburetor first?
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, go on.
Right, okay.
I'll tell you what, here Adam, why don't we talk about the carburetor first?
The look of love is in your eyes.
You gonna say anything? You gonna say you're just gonna look at me with like, you know?
Now the camera froze. Press pause. Right, now the Guru come up last night, and the
Mr. Steve Burgess.
Yes, and we had a slight issue with a couple of carbs. Now, if I take these two off, and I can tell you more about these. These two are the important two. These two, the pilot jet had a little bit of blockage in it,
right?
But this one had quite a bad blockage in it, and that one was blocked to high heaven. It took forever to clean it out. We stripped a bit of wire off.
What'd you clean it with?
A little bit of wire. And I've cleared it up now. Basically, I took cut a cable, and I stripped one of the cores out of it, but it was a stiffer bit of cable in that, so it was one of the cores because you couldn't get one thin enough to do it, and then you just work your way through the jet, and then once it's through, you hold a bit of wire either side, and then one of you spins the jet on the bit of wire, which I thought was ingenious.
Would you work it through?
A little bit of wire, you push. If I take that cover off, and then you can see what's what.
Right,
I'll take the pilot jet out, and you'll see.
Right.
And then you just put a bit of wire down it, and then spin it.
Right, go on then. Yeah. Where have I got to stick my camera? That was a leading question, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll take them off. He adjusted them up for me as well. See, it's the airflow, but that one snapped off.
No problem.
Yeah. Well, no, because I think these other ones now match that one, so it should sort of be all right once we get it back together. But obviously, it's going to be all stripped down and sorted out anyway. At one point, I just wanted to get it sort of the pilot jets clean, so we can just get the bike running and try and ride it around the farm.
And this is the bike that we showed last time.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Kawasaki GT550.
looking a bit thinner then, isn't it?
The carburetor was a complete bastard to get off.
Now, I say the bike's looking a bit thinner. Yeah. Can we can we report on anything that's from you? Have you lost any
no,
more weight?
because I need another lot of injections, and I haven't been able to go and get the injections.
Oh, right. So you haven't lost any more then?
Well, I've lost a half a stone. I've lost a stone and a half.
Right.
So, which I'm quite happy with.
Right.
Apparently, the second lot it does slow up a little bit.
You don't look very happy.
No, I'm
you
not.
don't look any happy.
I've had enough this week. I've had one of them weeks this week.
You have one of them weeks every week, though, aren't they? So they're like normal weeks, really, aren't they?
I need to win a lot of money. That's what I need to do.
I don't think if you won a lot of money, I don't think you'd be any happier. I think you'd just be a rich, miserable old. Hey!
No, I would be funny. I'll get tired of having to work weekends to make get by. Really, that's what I get fed up with. I'd like to spend a whole weekend up here, really, but it needs must, and that's what it is, isn't it? But it's the taxman's fault more than anything, because he wants his money, doesn't he?
A little bit of politics.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get a bit of politics into it, because I know we've got a viewer who's well known to us. He's been watching for a long time. We've known him for a long time, and he loves a bit of politics.
He does. I don't think he's very happy with them at the moment.
Isn't he?
No, because they've taken his pips away, haven't they? Or part of his pips away. Yeah.
What? Does he eat a lot of apples, does he?
Don't get any better. Don't get any better. Sorry, Mark. And I'm not talking about you. You're not.
Yeah, I know. You're talking about the other one. Yeah.
Right. So take these out. Look. Took these out.
Oh, what? Sorry.
We'll take that cover
I've been nattering away.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying any attention to what you're doing.
Yeah. So I took that off. Look.
Oh, hello.
If you see in there, look, it's all green. Look, see that green?
Yeah.
I took that
What's
one
wrong
off
with that then?
And those floats were stuck. They were stuck, so it was all gunked up. Now, Steve told me something very interesting. Where it's been standing so long, and it's had a leak on the fuel cock.
Yeah.
It's been bypassing petrol, and petrol's been getting into the carburettor, and it's been sitting on the stand like that.
Right.
So the fuel's been going into these two parts of the carburettor, these two. Yeah.
Because it's been on the tilt.
On the tilt, and of course it's all sludged up and blocked it all up. That's why that was stuck open, and those two were stuck open. That's why it wasn't running very well, and why those pilots blocked right up. So he thinks now we've moved it, and now they move, and we've set the float height, which is 17 mil. What you do is basically you put it like that so the float sits out on gravity, and then you get a verniers, and then
you get a what?
Verniers, the measuring thing.
Oh, right, I'm with you now.
Those, look, and you measure off the edge of it like that,
right?
And it's 17 mil plus or minus 2 mil.
Right. Okay.
So they're all set up now. We set all them up as well, so they're all set.
Right.
And then the pilot jet. I'll see if I can get a screwdriver down there and get one out. I don't know what I've done with the screwdriver now that I had. Right, I found it. We take the pilot jet out, and then you can see then.
How do we know it's a pilot jet then? Is it going to have like epaulets on its shoulders and going to talk in a posh accent?
No, if you look on that, if you look really closely, you've got your glasses.
Where am I coming? Oh, I'm coming over there again.
Yeah, it says Maverick on there.
Hang on. I'm all blurred. That's it. It's clear now.
Yeah, it says Maverick on there. Look.
Oh yeah. I spotted that. Yeah. I'm all blurred again.
So that's the pilot jet. Now, it should be get a bit of wire really, so we can show you what I did. So just a little bit of wire there. Look, took one of the strands out of it.
Right. That's finer than the hairs on my head, isn't it? Hang on, let's zoom in again. I'm having problems with the focusing again tonight. I might have to... bear with me a minute, keep fiddling. There you go.
Yeah, so that goes through there. That eventually worked its way through, but it took forever on this end one.
Right.
And then once you got them going, I held it like that, part like that, and then Steve flicked it round like that. Do you understand that? Can you see that?
I think so.
And then he flicked it round like that, and that cleared it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that can go back in there. Yeah.
So where's that gone then? That's gone back in
That's just gone back in that hole, and I've done it up tight. There's any adjustment. It's just right to where it stops, basically.
There's no. Right.
Yeah. All right. So that's all them done. So then we can.
And what goes through there then? Because I don't even know what goes through it. What's going through that hole then that you've just cleared?
Petrol.
Petrol. Well, it's a fine hole, isn't it?
Yeah. It's mighty fine.
You think that'd be bigger than that, wouldn't you?
That's what she said. So what?
So if you got like crappy petrol from somewhere, that could get blocked again, couldn't it?
Well, yeah, this bike's standing for ages, it all sludges up, doesn't it? And that sludge gets in it.
Right.
That's what stops it. And that's what's happened there. That's it's been sitting there, and the fuel out of that's been leaking into it, been bypassing it and going into it, and it's Yeah. So I just want to get it. Hopefully, so that'll start. Then that's what I'm hoping.
And you've done that on all four.
Yeah, done that on all four. But those two, they weren't really blocked. It was only those two that were blocked.
Because they were the two that was at the top.
The leaking and the fuel was getting in and staying in, and that's why it's gone green, because of that new additive in the petrol they put in, didn't they?
I don't know.
Unleaded now.
Don't know.
Yeah. Because a lot of cars have been having trouble with them, haven't they? With the valves and stuff, that they've been burning the valves out.
Oh. Well, there you go.
I think now Tesco's have taken it out. I don't think Tesco's put it in their fuel anymore. It's like an ethanol type thing, I think they put in it. It's the amount of ethanol in it.
Right.
Someone make a comment, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Probably wrong. Smithy, if you're watching, you'll know.
He'll know.
It's good to see you back as well, Smithy.
He's back. He's back, isn't he?
He's back.
He's back. I've seen 2 episodes
again.
drop this last week.
Smithy's back. Smithy's back. Smithy's back.
He keeps dropping episodes like that. I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
It's nice to see you back, Smithy. Nice to see you back.
Mini's looking alright though, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks bloody lovely. It's a bloody lovely Mini, that. Made a nice job of that. So tune in to Smithy's track. Is it Track Mini?
Smithy's Track Mini.
Yeah.
I'll put the link on the bottom.
Put the link on the bottom.
There you go. Oh, I've just trodden on something.
Oh yeah, what a surprise.
I've trodden on a wheel.
Change it, weren't the dog.
Oh, I don't know.
Right,
it's because I've got big feet, you see.
Yeah. Anna.
Easy.
Don't quite work with me though, does it? I've got ginormous feet.
Appetite. Is that what you're talking about?
Right, so that's all back
I'm not even filming this, am I?
No,
terrible job tonight. Terrible job.
Tonight.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
It's alright. Just keep you on your toes.
Yeah. It looks almost a bit like a toy train, doesn't it? No, it doesn't at all. I'm just trying to fill the dead air, and I'm failing miserably.
Right, so we put that back on at some point.
Right.
And hopefully we see that trying to start in the episode. Do you ever get this?
Later on in the episode, is that?
Yeah.
Stay tuned then. Stay tuned. You never know what you're going to miss. Well, you are. You're going to miss a bike running as rough as a roofer's glove, aren't you? But anyway, right. Next.
Anyway, I was rudely interrupted. Take the cock out then, shall we? Get your cock out.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna get my cock out. Fuel cock.
Right. That's its badger, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so you're gonna whip this off then, are you?
Whip it out, yeah.
Whip it out, all right, okay. And this is the
pet cock.
Turns the petrol off from the tank. Yeah. Now, I've got a question to ask you. Why do bikes have a petrol stop tap type thing then underneath the tank? Because a car don't, does it? Well, why do you need it? Why don't you just have it like plumbed into the engine and job done? Why do you have to turn that?
I don't know. It's just always been like that.
I know, but why's it always been like that? It's a question, isn't it?
Well, it's not a question. It's just.
Well, it is a question, isn't it? I'll tell you what, if anybody's watching and they know why...
Well, it's probably because it's got reserve tank in it as well, so you can turn it to reserve, so you've not got all that petrol... Oh, I don't know. So if you have a problem with the main tank, you've got the reserve tank, so then you're not losing all your petrol. You just turn the cock on it, and that takes petrol out of the reserve. Could be that.
I thought a bike tank was a bike tank.
No, it's got two tanks in one.
Got two tanks?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's got a reserve tank and a main tank.
I just thought it was one big tank.
So if you have problems with your main tank got a leak, you can turn that stopcock over and it goes to the reserve, and then that stops that coming out, doesn't it? I don't know. Someone tell me, just to shut him up.
I thought you liked my questions. Anyway, I'm still not filming what you're doing again.
No, you're not. This is the whole point of the whole channel, really. I've had to use a spanner because the screw bit is...
Don't swear.
I know.
I'm running out of doobie thingy bobs. I'm running out of the old...
I've had enough this week.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Keep going.
I've had enough at work. The stress at work has been unbelievable. It's all push, get this done. Well, that's not how it works. There's a method to it. You can't just do everything at once and it's done. It doesn't help. Oh well. This has been a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it?
Oh, and why are you taking this off again?
This leaks. It leaks.
Oh, yeah.
When you've got it turned off, petrol's still dripping out of it.
Oh, you don't want that, do you?
No, and I think it's bypassing.
You don't need a drip.
Are you going to let me finish talking, or are you just going to...
Yeah.
It's bypassing the rubber gaskets, and that's what's going into the carb. But then, when I'd left it turned off the other night, it was still leaking.
You don't need a leaky cock, do you?
No, and I've got one of them. Do you ever dribble once you've been to the toilet?
Oh, don't stop! This is meant to be a thing about motorbikes and cars, not about like the health of a late 50s-year-old man.
Well, I'm sure people can. I must admit, I've got to the point where I don't fart anymore.
Oh God!
And I always carry a spare pair of pants on the van.
Oh no! I thought that was because you just like playing Batman.
Hey?
Oh dear, we have taken a bit of a nasty turn now.
Have you had your dinner tonight?
Yes.
Here we go, look.
Oh, look at that.
I am seriously thinking about getting a new one though. That is filthy, isn't it?
Well, it don't look too bad, does it?
Look, that's buggered, look, the filth on there.
Oh yeah, that ain't no good now, is it?
No. I'm just going to take that off because I don't want that falling in there.
Oh, you don't want it falling in your tank, do you?
No, I think I've got to get a new one on really. But we still go through the procedure.
Just in case anyone's watching that thing.
I've got no idea what the procedure is, mind you, but we can give it a go, can't we?
We'll make you up as you go along, don't you, really? Well, you're just going to take it apart and see what needs replacing?
Yeah, see what's what.
Yeah. What have you got in your bag, Adam? What have you got in your bag?
Gaskets and bits and pieces. Don't know why that's on there like that.
What is that then? Don't know, do you?
No.
Oh!
It's a bivalve, I reckon. 2 bits of rubber on it.
Right.
I presume that's what goes in there.
Looks like it does,
It
doesn't
goes
it?
in that way, I reckon.
Right. And then you got a rubber band.
Yeah.
And you got like a spinny cog and another rubber band.
So I reckon that one goes on there like that. And then that one goes in there, round there, and then I reckon that one is for that one there.
Right. Right.
Yeah? Should we crack on?
Crack on.
I'm going to try a bit of carb cleaner on it, give it a bit of a clean up, spruce up.
I like carb cleaner.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't know if it'll do anything, but...
Yeah, I'm quite fond of a bit of carb cleaner.
I think it needs it. Look, it's melted. Look, the petrol's all melted around there. I don't think it's doing it very well. It wants a good setup, really. I don't know what, I'll get a new one, really. Oh, look, I've got all over me bloody...
Oh, you got it all over your favourite t-shirt. That's your best t-shirt as well. You're going out tonight as well, aren't you?
Don't go out, I can't afford to go out.
Oh, God.
Nice girl working down the pub now, though.
Don't say things like that.
Yeah, but I haven't said what pub, though, have I?
Well, you haven't.
No.
You haven't.
It's lovely. Funny. Laughs at me a lot.
Yeah.
Right then, so we'll do the first one first. Shall we do the big one first?
The first one's first.
Yeah, so
that's the best one to do first.
I'll
the
pick
first
that one out first, look. Pick that one out there.
I've gone blurry again. Don't know what's the matter. I'm getting... Right, I'm with you now. I'm with you now.
So I presume that one goes in there like
you're going
that.
up there, have you? Right, hang on.
I presume that gun goes in there like that, I reckon.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean
They
now.
look big enough, actually. Doesn't look big enough, does it? That don't look thick or big enough. They don't look thick enough to me.
Well, how's the one that you took out?
The old one's a lot thicker than that. Look. I'm going to put the old one back in for now. Let me clean inside there. I'll clean the old one up and I'll put that back in and I'll turn it the other way around. Get me, blood?
You could.
See what I mean? Because look, it's miles thicker, look. Now she's saying that, I wonder if I've got might have one up there. There we go.
Yeah, it's not that much thinner, is it? You haven't got your red box of magic bits of box from a magic bits of it.
What? Got to open it yet.
Do you reckon there'll be something nice in it?
No. Oh, bloody open. Oh, there we go, look.
There we go, look. Oh. Oh.
O-rings, look.
O-rings?
Yeah.
More O-rings than you can shake a stick at.
So which one do you reckon it is? I reckon that's that one, look, isn't it? And that looks thicker.
That does look thicker.
So should we try it in there? Is it too thick? Is it too thick? I think it is.
Oh.
I think it is.
Never mind. It's either too thick or too thin, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah, I might put the old one in it then. Might put the old one in.
Does the old one look perished? Or does the old one look
hang on,
alright?
there's different thicknesses here. Look, hang on, bear with. Bear with, caller. Hang on, let's try that one. Oh, that one might be better. Try that. No, it's still too thick. I'm going to put the old one back in it, I think.
Are you sure the one you bought in the kit weren't the right one?
No, it's too thin, look. Look,
Sure?
you look at the thickness of it, look.
Well, I don't know though. Look, they don't look too different, does it?
Perhaps it ain't. But why did that one's... Perhaps it's just because that one's moulded to the shape of it and this one isn't.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
That's Hong Kong Phooey, wasn't it?
It was Hong Kong Phooey.
Could be. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy.
I think that looks about right.
Built right. So should we take these little ones out now?
Yeah,
this
yeah,
little
yeah.
front one. I don't know if there's an order to it or not.
Right, undo that screw then.
Now watch it. There's going to be 100 springs go. Ding.
Oh, it's going to be one of them jobs, is it?
There's an holder in there. Look, there's a little holder in. Look, is that an holder in there? Oh, it's like a little washer thing.
It's like a little metal washer, is it? Oh. You won't have one of them.
There we go, look.
Oh, there's one round there,
There
look.
we go, look, there we go, look. So that one there, look. It's rock hard, it is rock hard.
Oh, I see what that is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that bit there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rock hard. Yeah. That's totally buggered, isn't it? Here we go, look.
Did that...
It's gone back in, look. That's a new one gone in, look. And then this little one.
Now, hang on a minute. There's 4 holes. And so are they made for like different ones then, are they? Some have 4 holes and some that don't. What are you showing me? What are you showing me?
That diverts the fuel, look, into those things there and then cuts it off. When it's on those one, it cuts it off.
Oh, yes. You like me asking questions. Keeps you young, doesn't it?
Keeps me young. See, they're really gone, so hopefully this will do it. So that's that. Now,
Well, I'll tell you what then, while you're having a fiddle with that, getting it all put back together and screwed back on again in the reverse order,
yes.
I'm going to go and have a leak, mate, because I'll tell you what, I'm just about breaking my neck. So I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod as I've done, and I'm going to go off and going to go and point Percy, mate.
Point Percy. Right, still don't think I've got that on there right somehow. Don't seem to be going in there deep enough. Perhaps it is. Where the bloody hell is he? Yeah, I'm supposed to go for a chuffing wee. I'm going to have a look, see who he is. Where is he? He ain't outside. Fell asleep, but... Oh, shall we? Now you've woken up, let's get on with some serious stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me there, mate. I've had some late nights.
It's not saying you do anything at work anyway, is it? I can't say it's because you're knackered.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Right, let's carry on doing this up anyway. I think I sussed it now anyway. I think it's just because it's, as we would say when we were young kids, new rummer.
What? I don't ever remember saying that. Right.
Right, let's take the back one off now, which is just that one, I think. So we've got the... So it's just that one to put on that one. Those two are
So that all
changed.
while I was asleep, that all screwed up all right then,
Yeah.
did it? Yeah, lovely,
Yeah.
right.
Just because it was new rubber, but it moves. It's a bit stiff at the moment, but I'd rather it be a little bit stiff than
Not
yeah.
stiff.
It won't leak in, will it? And then we just got to change that one now, which is that back one there. Let's see if it'll undo. It should do.
It's amazing, really, isn't it, how a fiddly little tiny bit like this,
Fiddly tiny little bit.
fiddly
like
tiny
this.
little bit like this, like can cause lots of problems, can't it?
Yeah, but that rubber's just gone. Look, it's just it's thin, brittle,
Perished.
perished the thought.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
So do you think this will be all right once you've done it? Do you think you need a new one?
No, I think I've bollocksed it right up.
So is that the title of this episode then, is it?
I don't think it should be that tight.
It's just
But the trouble is, a new one of these, the correct one, is 140 bloody quid.
How much?
140 quid.
For that little thing?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Yes. Oh, look how perished that is, look. Look, so I just took that off there, look.
Right.
Look.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that don't look
No.
that don't look too pretty, does it?
No, so that goes there like that. So how come that ain't got a... Oh, I see, perhaps that's got to go in between that, and then that goes on the back there. Just get me blood? So I reckon...
140 quid though for a little bit of doobry, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey? Now, when you pulled that through...
Yeah, there's fiddly getting it through there, because you've got that ring there, and it's got a bit in there so that sits that way round, if you see what I mean. And that's got to sit in the middle of those. You used to sit in the middle of that, but that one's just deteriorated. Look.
Yeah.
So
And
now-
one of these things is one side and one's t'other.
Yeah.
Like a sandwich.
Yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
like butterfly wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that just sits on there like that. Sits on there like that.
Right.
Then that spring sits on there like that.
You thought there was going to be more springs in there than than that, weren't you? Didn't you think?
I did really, actually, yeah. And then that just goes back on there like that. I think it's that way now. Soon find out, won't we?
Well, otherwise the screws won't go in right, will they?
I'm just presuming that the fuel lines line up. So I'm doing corner to corner.
Oh, I'm talking not. As usual, I'm talking complete nonsense. I thought there was only 2 screws in 2 corners, so I thought you could only
There
go
are
on
2
one
corners.
way. I thought it could only go on one way because otherwise there would be no holes for the screws to go in. But there's not. There's 4 screws because I'm not paying any attention whatsoever to what you're doing.
You know what my dad would call you? Clever Dick.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know what I'm doing, do I?
That's what he'd call you, Clever Dick.
Right.
Because you thought there was only 2 screws. Clever Dick. So hopefully now that should do that.
And that'll go back on the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from it ain't got the little short pipe.
Well, the filter on it. It's just got the short pipe, but there's no filter on it. A bit like you, really. There's no filter on you.
Is that... What are they then, them yellow things? They're filters? Oh!
Pipes and filters. Oh, f***'s sake.
God.
You know I go home tired, don't you? After we've been filming. Haven't really done a lot to be tired filming, but I go home tired. Right, so I'll give that tank a bit of a zhuzh.
I'm not saying anything now.
Ah, well, look at you. Yeah. Boo-hoo.
Every time I say something.
Every time I say something, you have a go at me. That's petrol's got leak. That petrol leak has got that bloody tank with it. Shall I get a bit of Scotch Brite on that and give it a bit of a zhuzh?
Why not?
Follow me. Give that a bit of a zhuzh, shall we? It's all going to be...
All going to be what?
Oh, stripped and painted.
Yeah. Oh, you're not just like...
Eventually, not now.
You're not just getting it up and running and rolling and riding?
No, I'm just going to get it now. Well, get it up and running, and then once I've done my test, whatever that is, I shall then do it up. If you see what I mean.
Right.
We'll put the one on there where I can get the ratchet on there, and then the other one where we need just a decent screw head. We'll put it on that one. Petrol's either going to stop leaking, it's going to stop the leak, or it's not going to come through when you turn the stop cock on. So
well, it won't leak then, will it?
I've either repaired it or I've f***ed it right up.
I'll tell you one thing.
What?
The language tonight has been atrocious. It's been like a couple of old Navy sailors in here tonight.
Oh, that's that tightened up. So
you say it rather cheerfully.
Hey? You're very happy, aren't you? Right, okay, that's that on in there.
How do we know if it's going to leak then? We're just going to...
Put fuel in it and see if it leaks.
What, tonight?
No. Once I've got the carb back on and everything back on, and then we put the tank on and then do all that.
Oh, okay. Right, put it all back together then.
Gonna put it all back together.
Oh, hello, I'll tell you what.
Tea.
Not only is it a cup of tea...
It's in a glass.
It's in a glass mug.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You've either got class, you can't buy class, you know, you've either got it or you haven't.
How long's that going to last though? I reckon that's going to be like a jigsaw by the end of next weekend, isn't it? Yeah, don't look at me like that. Right, come on, get on with it.
Right, now, I've connected the throttle cable back up on these carbs, and I've just started pushing them into where they've got to go.
Right.
Like that.
They just push in?
Yeah, like that.
Right.
And then we've just got to do screws up on the doodahs.
Do the screws up on the doodahs?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, there's something else I've got to talk to you about once I've done that.
How many screws have you got to do up on the front of that then?
4, it's just a... You probably don't need it actually, it's probably tight enough, but... It's just on the...
Right.
On the rubbers. Now, we've got a slight issue with the airbox.
Well, you had a problem getting it off, didn't you?
I had a problem getting it off, but more so getting it on, because the rubber trumpets, should we call them trumpets? Are galvanised. Galvanised. Is it galvanised rubber?
It's not galvanised, is it? You have galvanised metal, didn't you? Or do you have galvanised rubber? No.
It's something like that, isn't it?
It is something like that.
But it goes hard. It goes really hard, doesn't it? It's got no give in it.
Well, I don't know.
So I've trimmed that pipe back, petrol pipe back, because that was frayed.
Wait, are we looking inside? Let me come back in here. Right.
Yes, that was frayed, so I've trimmed that back.
Because that's what's got to join up to the tank.
I've sort of put all the electrics back together. Now this, I've changed the air filter in there. That was the old one. going to put a new one in.
In there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does that look different then? Why does that look sort of like...
Just to make a model of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing you haven't improved it or upgraded or no?
Well, this one was a sporty one because it's a washable thingy, but the old one was, but...
Right.
But there's a story there anyway.
Right.
So these trumpets here. See them? I've greased them up with them. I put a silicone...
And that is what goes
on
the back of that?
See that pipe? That pipe there?
Yeah.
Goes on there, which is a breather for the engine.
Right.
I think. And then those trumpets click onto the back of the carburettor. And then the airbox sits on that.
And the airbox on the back is really just to filter the air so you can get a filter in.
But these bloody things have gone all solid, rock hard. So when you try and push them onto the back of the carburettor, it pushes out of the. Look, they don't stay in there. Look, it's just pushed them out the back of that, so you can't get them on.
Pushes them into the box.
Yeah, because they're so hard, you can't get them on.
Right. I bet you've tried everything, haven't you?
I've tried everything. I've tried taking the carburettor off, putting it all together, and then and it still wouldn't go on when you got it off. And I've tried everything. So
and you've tried heating them up. You've tried greasing it. You've tried pushing it from the back. Because I know someone's sitting at home watching this now, going, "Has he tried this?
Have you done it?" I've just I've tried near enough everything, and I've just had enough of it. So I thought, right, I'm going to put the cones on. You know the thingy cones. You can get the little cone set now, can't you?
Don't know what you're on about.
You put a picture. I'll send you a picture, and you can put them up.
I'll put a picture up now.
Yeah. And then I'll presume you need, that's a breather for the engine, so I'll presume that I'll just put a pipe on that and then another little one like you have on a oil catch tank on a racing car. You put a little filter on there.
Right.
Someone in the comments could tell us. There's bound to be someone who's cleverer than me with motorbikes, so, because I know.
And that's why we got the guru.
Yeah, that's why we got the guru, so someone can comment on that. I mean, the carbs would probably want setting up for those cones anyway, wouldn't they? It wants sorting out and cleaning and redoing anyway, but just wanted to get it started.
But we can start it without the, or have a go at starting it.
I don't think it will because the airbox isn't on it. It might just not start.
What, so it takes more air in than what it needs?
It might not go.
All right.
So I'm not that fussed.
Or it might go and be a bit lumpy.
Yeah. But what we do if it doesn't go, the guru said he'd come up there and have a look at it. I think it's got a spark and everything.
Okay.
And then you can have a look at it when you come back.
All right, so that's them on then. That's them back on. No, you got a few more screws to do up, haven't you?
No, I've done them.
You've done them all?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I'm not watching enough this week.
The fuel cocks stopped leaking, which is good. See that? It's all nice and dry. So yeah, I'll just get the tank on and we connect.
So that kit that you bought was all right in the end, because at the beginning you was a bit unsure, weren't you?
You all right there?
Yeah, I was just having a little bit of a scratch there. Then I was getting a bit itchy somewhere, but yeah.
Apparently, if you get a hitch and you come back scratching, don't know if you know that.
Right. Yeah. So that kit worked. Kit worked.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's get the tank on then.
Yeah, we'll get it on and
get the tank on. See if we can get it started. You see, I told you it was exciting times, didn't I? I did say that.
You did. I didn't believe you, but you did say that. Right, let's just get that pipe on. There she goes. Right, let's turn that on and see what's what then.
Right, so we're at the point of...
no return.
Giving it a...
Yeah, see, there's no fuel coming out of it, look. Yeah, lovely, look, nice and dry.
Better than it was, wasn't it?
It's as dry as a Christmas turkey. Or a nun's...
No, dry as a Christmas turkey, that'll do. Yeah. Right.
Right then.
You're going to give it a go?
Yeah, shall we?
You're going to open up the door and be confident?
Well, we won't need to open up the door.
Sure?
Yeah. Just lay it on.
Alright then, well, anybody watching, don't complain about the fumes. It's not smell-o-vision.
No.
We'll be the only ones that are suffering. We won't be suffering, you should say, there won't be. Right. Is she going to start?
There's no lights on, so I don't know what's going on. There we go, look. No, it's at neutral. Come on. Come on, you. Yeah, right, should we try it? Bit of choke. Give it a couple of...
Oh, she started!
No. Right, try it again. Let it warm up a bit. Still got a misfire, isn't it? It could be the airbox, so if you ain't got the airbox on it, I'll put that in front of it. Sucking too much air in. Nah. Didn't think it would. It needs the airbox on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it weren't horrendous.
No. Still got a bit of a misfire, but it needs the airbox on it. I'll get those cones, I think, and then because they're just easy to take on and off.
Yeah.
But it's going anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
It turns over, so that's something.
Exactly. Right, you're going to put it and call it a fox until the guru comes back and does it.
Yeah, I mean, the carburetor needs stripping right down and cleaning, I think, and rebuilding. That's what it really needs. But I just wanted to make sure it started, really, because it weren't starting before.
Well, there you go. Right.
And it did run better than the first video I think you put up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the airbox on it. It made a hell of a difference just putting that, just putting that in front of it and put my hand in front of it. Yeah, so it does show you how important the airbox is.
Which you wouldn't think, would you?
No.
Because to me, that just looks like a.
Yeah, because it's sucking
a bit too much.
Sucking too much air in it. Yeah, the air mix just to running.
Yeah.
Too much air through it.
Okie dokie then.
Right, turn that off and that's it then. Right.
Unplug the electrics and. So we've got quiet now. Right. That's it for another week then.
Yeah.
Right. See you then. Well, you want to say your goodbyes now, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, well that's that week gone.
Yeah.
That's another episode gone. Trying to get the old Kawasaki going.
Yeah, I'm sort of sorry about that, but it's purely down to the airbox, I think. I think if we'd got the airbox back on it, then it'd probably been a bit of a different thing, but I don't know. Perhaps someone, tell us in the comments. Make a comment. Good, bad, anything.
Mind you, Steve Burgess the guru, he'll know.
He'll know what's going on.
He'll know straight away. Right, anyway, let's crack on now.
Yeah.
Do you want to do all the like and subscribe stuff?
Yes,
all right.
yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, a comment, a lovely comment would be most appreciated. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so then you'll know when there's another episode. And we'll see you next time. But is she though? She's not though, is she? You've seen her, she's not.
Next underpants. You're sponsored there, aren't you? Oi! You have to do that
again. Do you need a cuddle? Is that what you need?
No. Let's check something.